Nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, president. I'm the king round here. I'm the landlord. I'm the owner. I'm the tenant. I'm the janitor. I'm off the damn floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation, leave us a super thanks or a super chat if you're in here live. Cash or Cash App. Cash App tag is going to be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which will be there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. I know some of y'all feel that way. All that one call me all kind of chatty patties and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all the mixtapes is on the Bandcamp link from Nonviolent Rocco, my most recent one, all the way back to Shell Shock and Rockin' Out West, the ones I did on Duck Down. So get involved. You know, all of the Monster Monday joints is there too. Um, what else? When you are writing on the walls in here, aka leaving comments, spell things correctly. It's ROCK, not ROC. K is 1,000. I want all my thousands. I need them. It's helter skelter, not helter skelters. A's and H's, not E's and R's. It's monster, not monster. It's an A, no E and R. And probably the most, you know, I don't know if I could say that's the most, but of optimal importance is BCC, not BBC. Goodness gracious. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, take this walk with me. So, I don't know, what is it? What is it? I didn't put the title in there yet. Pause. I should. I wonder if I could do it from my other phone while we are live. But to Max B or not to Max B? That is the question. Crazy. It seems like since the man been out of jail, it seems like it's clear that him and Mr. Jim Jones are very their intent. They are both very intent on not throwing no mud at each other. Right? Like they are trying to steer clear of each other. They ain't not nobody doing no disrespectinization. You know what I'm saying? I think they've been both just playing it politically correct. We know that they don't like each other. You know, I think Jim made that clear for in some of the interviews whenever somebody would ask about him, would ask Jim about Max B, he would state clearly and disrespectfully that it ain't no love there. Me saying that it ain't no love there is a very nice way to put it. Also, excuse me, let me backtrack for a second. The click in boot camp click is spelled CLIK. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I understand that the misunderstanding, but understand when you typing these things into the hashtags and all of that, if you're looking for something, you're not going to get the full supply of things you're looking for if you type it incorrectly. And plus it pisses off the president. But anyway, um, so to Max B or not to Max B, they have both been making it very clear that they're not looking for no problems. These men are in their late 40s, early 50s, or approaching their 50s. One of them is out and fresh out of jail on parole. That person does not want no smoke. You know what I mean? He walked out of jail to one of the best receptions, one of the best welcome home parties, just welcome home vibes that one could ever ask for. You know what I mean? Like they both, yeah. So he does not want to jeopardize that right there. You know what I mean? He's basically has every reason in the world to, to play it cool, to do the quote unquote right thing. But here we go with the internet. The internet so far has linked him into a Ja Rule jumping, which, later the internet, what do you call it, acquitted, absolved him of. Come to find out, or well, come to find out, the rumor is that Ja Rule was, like his incident was with some G Unit dudes. That's what the rumor is. But so his name was cleared of that, and excuse me for the little stuttering and all of that. I was blocking people in stealth while I was talking. Somebody was in there talking crazy. I had to get him up out of here. But anyway, so yeah, his name is clear to that. Everybody comes out. Yo, keep Max B name out of that. Y'all, he on parole. Y'all can get him in trouble. If you get in trouble, it's your fault, right? This was the vibe. Which was right. This was the vibe. But now he does a show. He popping out. He been doing a lot of shows, popping out this, that, and the third. Walkthroughs, short shows. He hasn't done. I haven't heard about him doing like no full 20, 30, 40 minute set. Or no, you know what I'm saying? No shows. But he been popping out everywhere, getting a bag, walking through, showing his face, doing a couple of joints. And the word on the street is, well, the word on the internet streets is he dissed Jim Jones. Now this been going on for like 2, 3 days, right? About 2 days, right? But I didn't react right away. I wanted to get some more, a little bit of context on it, a little bit more details, right? So he on stage, and song comes. He does one song. DJ throws on second song. DJ is Funk Master Flex, mind you. Throw second song. Hold on a second. Y'all want to? I know y'all want to see that picture. But anyway, DJ throws on second song. It's the song where he dissed Jim Jones. Right now, song comes on. Max B don't. The disrespectful lyric is at the front of the song, right? Max B don't even say the lyric. You know what I'm saying? He moves the mic away from his grill when that part comes up or whatever. He doesn't recite that lyric. Everybody took that as disrespect. So, I mean, and I can see how people would and all of that, but there's layers to these type of situations. Texture, caveats, asterisks. So all of the news went out about him disrespecting Jim Jones. I waited. The backup story came. There's a conversation with Max B on the phone talking to his homeboys. Talking to to like two people. Like one person was on the phone with another person, and one of those people put Max on the phone. And they start talking about the situation. He's like, "Yo, you shouldn't have did that." He like, "Yo, that wasn't my fault. That was Flex. I just walked. I showed up to do what I was supposed to do. I was only supposed to do 2 songs. I believe he said that. If I'm wrong, correct me." He goes, "Yo, Flex is like, I only got 1 song or whatever. Like I only got." He was very ill prepared for the situation, and the songs that he threw on, like I said, let me cut to the chase, right? Some people are saying that Max B should have been more prepared. Like you do a sound check. You go to a show, you got a show going on, you go do a sound check and make sure everything is right. The people who are saying that don't really, I take it they don't really know how this game works all the time. Because sometimes, I mean, that sounds simple. That sounds like a simple fix, but it ain't always that simple. It simply ain't. Sometimes it ain't all that time. Sometimes there is no sound check for you. It's like sometimes that club is set up for a club, right? And it's like, for niggas to party, you ain't even got a real stage you rapping on. It's like you rapping. It be a mess sometimes. Just to put it bluntly, it be a mess. You know what I mean? And you get on that stage and you know you might have had a flash drive or something you gave to the DJ and it didn't, whatever. I'm saying, so some people are saying this on Max B. Some people are saying this on Flex. Flex, as a DJ, you were supposed to have more songs than that, or you were supposed to know the man's catalog better. It's like this him do either you lined him up on purpose or you goes back to my old saying, either negligence or malice. Either you lined them up on purpose, or you supposed to do your job better. You supposed to know some more songs of his, and this, that, and the third. And as for me, as a rapper, I enjoy a luxury that DJs may not get to enjoy. I don't have to know what everybody's like. I don't have to know what said such and such artist put. I don't have to know your catalog as another. It don't matter how dope you are, no matter how much the streets. I mean, somebody might clown me for not knowing a song. Like, you ain't never heard of such and such. Somebody might, have something, might turn their nose up. But in no way is it really detrimental to me to not know Max B's catalogs. If you notice, this whole time I've been talking about the situation, I didn't mention the name of not one of Max B's songs, and it's because I don't know them like that. Yes, I was aware of Max B and I was aware of his talent. Like, yeah, son is dope. You understand what I'm saying? But I wasn't into his catalog like that. I couldn't. I apologize to New York if that's warranted, but I don't know son music. You know what I mean? I can do that though. Is Flex allowed to do that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's free country, man. You can't make nobody do nothing. But if your job is to be a DJ, if your job is being a DJ, is DJing, is it your responsibility to know better? And that's my question. That's the ultimate question. When it comes to Max B, like, son just got home. You could get on stage. The dude on the phone was like, yo, you were supposed to stop the record. It was supposed to be a record scratch. He like, listen, B, I'm in the moment. If you watching WWE, you watching wrestling, something bad happened. Do they stop the match or do they keep on wrestling? And I understand both of their points. I'm here to say if Max B ever sees this video, it's a little pointer for you. I mean, not that you maybe want pointers or whatever, but control the show. Don't let the show control you. I've been there. We've a lot. I can't say everybody's been there, but I know a lot of us have been there where you get caught in the moment and you just keep going with it. You are allowed to go cut that shit off or stop that, bring it back. You're allowed to do all of that. You understand what I'm saying? The crowd don't know what they want until you give it to them. That's how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? And to the people saying that, a lot of people be saying, yo, don't nobody want to like he going, whatever they be saying about, people be saying like he not going to be able to perform those old songs forever. Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, the f he is. I promise you that he'll be those songs when he put out new music. Unless Max B get a big deal and real major, it looks like his money behind him and all that. But the game ain't the way. The game ain't the way the game used to be no more. You understand what I'm saying? He could put out some new music and all of that, and I guess it could do well. I'm not expecting that it wouldn't. You understand what I'm saying? As well as that type of music can do right now, I feel like it could do or would do right now. You know what I'm saying? If you put the budget and all of that behind it, you know what I mean? Fine. But if you think for a minute that niggas ain't gonna want to see those or see him perform, hear him perform those old records, you, my nigga, are too young. You don't you ain't been here long enough. Cause trust and believe. It ain't a rapper out here, not one, who's still doing shows who the crowd don't want to see them perform their old shit. Not one. I don't walk on a stage ever and they don't want to hear Operation Lockdown or La Fly, Scotia. I don't care about the song I got with Method Man, the Winner's Circle that got over million and change streams and all that with no promo. No, you lock down. La Fly, Scotia. However, they don't even know how to say it right. It's Escoshka. La Fly, Esca, Scotia. They want to hear that every time. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's a little sidebar. But to Max B or not to Max B? That is the question. Do y'all blame Flex or do y'all blame Max? Or do y'all blame nobody? It could have just been a moment. Because if y'all feel like, as you know, like I said, I'm afforded a certain privilege as a rapper that a DJ might not be afforded. You know what I mean? I don't have to know your shit. But do DJs have to know your stuff? Like people be, like everybody might think you popping. What if said DJ don't think you popping? What if he don't? What if he don't know yet? You understand what I'm saying? What if said like as a rapper, I'm on a certain frequency. This the topic. This what is it? The interview I did with the Don't podcast where they event. How all of the platforms like they release an interview in clips. You know what I'm saying? Put out clips that be kind of spicy. Well, a clip about me, my top 5 albums from the year 1996. That is going crazy right now. And people like I understand everybody having their own difference of opinion and all of that, but people people are talking bad to your boy. Like this nigga don't know. Blasphemy. This nigga, I'm not trying to. What is he smoking? Lies. It's my frequency. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you all you gotta do is ask me follow up questions. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I like Machiavelli better than All Eyes on Me. I mean, I was more tuned into Machiavelli than All Eyes on Me. I will admit, but that just is what it is. I said what? Reasonable doubt. It was written. Muddy Waters. Ain't nobody say nothing bad. People just shut up on Muddy Waters. Ain't nobody say nothing about Muddy Waters. Salute the Red Man, right? And I said Nocturnal and Machiavelli. Nocturnal was my album. You think I was? If you think I'm not supposed to include my album in this list of albums that came out in this year, you a whole sucker and you stupid. Come on, but you just looking to be mad for anything. But the point I'm trying to make is these was the songs, these was the albums that was on my frequency. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I in wasn't in the loop with everything. I think I don't know if I trust anybody who is, but anyway, that's all I'm saying. If you have a question, leave a super chat. I, I, I'm just expressing my thoughts on this situation. Anyway. So yeah, to max B or not to max B? That is the ultimate question. Just block somebody else. I would block some more you niggas. I see this is the goofy hour, but I gotta go right now. Alright? I already gave y'all the intro. Y'all know what to do. Rock on, rock. Go on.